Hey guys, so today I am finally doing Jaclyn Hill's Ride or Die tag. I have wanted to do this legit ever since she posted it, and I think it was like 2 or 3 months ago by now, and the trend might have died, so, but what's new? I usually jump on the bandwagon after the trends died anyway, but I still like to do them just because I like to do them. So I hope that some of you out there are still into this and want to see it, so give it a thumbs up if so. But basically, I saw this tag and I loved it. I don't know what was happening with my life at the time. I think that was when we were getting ready to move and I wasn't really filming. So yeah, actually, if it was like September-ish, yeah, that was just, yeah. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get into it. So the first section is favorite primer. So there's not a separate section for favorite face and eye primer, so I'm just gonna show you both. So both are by Urban Decay, and Urban Decay has been my favorite Sephora / Ulta high-end brand for years. I just love everything from them. So the face primer is this. This is the Urban Decay Complexion Primer Potion. I love it, but I forgot the name of it. So it is this right here. It's in this long purple tube. They kind of have the same packaging for like every product. But this is their face primer. So I wasn't a big fan of this when it first started out, but I kept using it, and not only does it feel just really silky smooth and nice on my skin, it really does help my makeup last. I really do enjoy it. It's a nice barrier. It does make your face look kind of white or ashy, like when you first put it on. No matter how much you put on, like I won't put on a lot, but it just kind of creates this white cast, but that obviously gets covered once you blend it in and once you put foundation over it anyway. So other than that, I like it. So my Ride or Die for eyeshadow primer is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. Oh my goodness, guys. This is just it for me. You can see by like how much is left. I love this product. I gotta say, this honestly is not in my professional kit just because I found that on other people, it's not that great. On me, works like a charm. So, hey, it's my Ride or Die. This is my Ride or Die tag, so there you go. So the next category is Ride or Die foundation. How many times am I going to say that in this tag? Let's see. Anyways, so my favorite foundation is the Revlon Color Stay for combination oily skin in 150 Buff. It is like perfect skin tone for me, stays on all day. It's great. I love it. And even though it's drugstore, it just works perfectly for me. However, you're probably wondering, then why are you not showing us this product? Well, that's because I don't have it. So there's a perfectly good explanation for that. It's because I have other products that I'm trying to use more. I'm trying to get through products that I currently own instead of going out and buying things. Just because they're my Ride or Die doesn't mean I want to buy them, because I'm trying actively to get through stuff before doing that. So, you know, if you guys know, I'm kind of on a minimalistic journey a little bit, so I'm like, that's not too smart. So that's why I currently don't have it on hand, but just trust that that is my foundation. I've probably said it like 50 times on this channel. The other thing that I've said like 50 times on this channel is my favorite concealer, which is the Maybelline Age Rewind for under eyes. And I really like the light version. I tried the fair one and it was a little too like, not great. So the light color is what I really like. Love the formula, love how it goes on with the little like sponge tip applicator thingy on the end. Again, don't have it because I ran out of it, and I just have yet to replace it yet because I'm trying to use other things again. So, but like I said, I've probably said it a million times. So my Ride or Die face powder has to be the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in Light Plus. So this is my baby. I still have the older packaging just because it lasts forever, and let's be honest, I have a big collection, so I don't use this like every single day, but this more often than not is what I will be using. So I like to use this as kind of my finishing powder, so over my foundation and concealer, I'll put it everywhere on my face except my under eyes because that's a separate setting powder. But it just, I don't know, I like it. It warms up my face a little bit, so like I'm not as ghostly pale as I usually am. I can use a little bit more of it in the summer because I can get away with it more, versus like when I use it as a setting powder, I have to use a light hand just because if I put too much on when I'm at my palest, it'll make me look borderline orange or just really yellow. But I do have a yellow undertone, and just, it works really well for me. It's very smooth, it's light coverage but buildable, and I like it. You know, you can use it as literally your own foundation. Like, you don't have to use liquid foundation under it. So it's versatile. I love it. I love how it feels and looks, and it's just amazing. So my Ride or Die under eye setting powder is the Makeup Forever High Definition Pressed Powder, and I can't open this right now because it's broken. And I have yet to set it just because there's like so little left of it. It seems pointless to even try to set it, and it's also very crumbly. It's gotten to kind of the point of no return. But this I just love so much. I took a chance a few years ago and got this, and they had like the really mini version I was going to get at first, but when you calculate how much that is to this, it was like a no-brainer to get the bigger version. And I liked that it was in a pressed powder format because I hate loose powders with a passion. You don't find me ever using loose powders. Not professionally, not personally. It's just, no, it's not a good situation. So I love that it was pressed finally, and I just love it. It's a translucent powder that does not create flashback, so you're not going to look ghostly under here like if you take a flash photo. So that's really cool, and it's just light. It gives me that nice soft matte just finish under the eyes and sets everything in place and helps it to avoid creasing. So I really like it. So my Ride or Die blush or bronzer are both in the Tarte Off the Cuff palette. So this was the holiday palette of... Oh my god! No, only me. Only me, guys! Look at what I did! I smeared the blush or the bronzer or whatever that is. Oh, come on! Okay, now that that ordeal's over. So this was the holiday palette of, I believe, 2013. Oh my god, has it really been 3 years? Anyways, this is my absolute Ride or Die palette, just in general. I feel like literally, like if I really wanted to be minimalistic on my makeup collection, I can get rid of every single other blush and bronzer I own and just have this palette. I mean, I just love it so much. I reach for it almost every day. I love that they're both together, first of all. I love that bronzer and the blush are together, so it makes it easier on my life. It's easier to travel with. You get a nice assortment of 4 blush colors, although these are my 2 absolute favorites. What I love doing most of the time is mixing both of them. So those are the colors Darling and Dollface, and then the Park Avenue Princess is the bronzer. And I like to contour or just to warm up my face with this. And it's all about these 3 right here. All the time. So definitely love it. Hate this little thing that they put in it though. This is like my only complaint, because you have to keep it so you know the shade names, but it's just a pain in the butt. So I gotta say that my favorite highlight is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Lightscapade. So this was a limited edition, unfortunately, so I don't think they sell it anymore. But it is just this really cool, light, shimmery, almost pinky a tiny bit, yellowy little, like I can't explain it, but it is so gorgeous. And this was one of those purchases that I didn't even know this collection was out. And I went to MAC, I believe, just to do my back to MAC stuff. I didn't even go to MAC to buy anything. And I had a gift card, and I had my pro discount, and I saw this, and I was just like in love. It was love at first sight. And so I just was like, you know what? Why not? You know, I have a gift card. Let's do it up. So I got it, and it's just the prettiest ever. I have it on today, so as you can see, it's like subtle. What I really love about this is it's not obnoxious highlight. I know that that's kind of the craze now. It's starting to possibly die down a tiny bit. And I was never completely on the crazy highlight bandwagon. I know, like, I kind of tested the waters, and I have the Jaclyn Hill palette, and it's fun to play with, but it's not daily wear for me. I just cannot justify having an intense highlight every single day. That's just not me. And you know, if that's you, go for it. I don't care, but it's just not me. So I really love using this because it gives you that nice light sheen. The light catches it really nicely, and but it almost looks like it's you. It doesn't look extremely fake, which is what I really like about it because, of course, I like the natural looks. So my Ride or Die mascara, if you have been watching my channel for like ever now, you need to know this. If you do not know this, I'm insulted because I know I have said this in so many videos, reviews of other mascaras, everything. It is the CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume, and this happens to be the waterproof version, but girl, love it. So I gotta say, I am really tempted to try like the Fusion one. I think that's the purple one, where it's supposed to be lengthening and volumizing. I still have yet to try it, and I probably will pretty soon. But overall, this has never failed me. So it's not like crazy, it's not crazy intense, but like it's enough for me. And I mean, this has been a favorite since I was in high school. So it's been a little while, and I just always come back to this mascara. It's my comfort zone, you know? Like this is the mascara that if I'm tired of trying new mascaras that just don't make it, that just aren't the best for me, this is what I always come back to, and I'm always happy with it. I like the brush, I like the formula, and the waterproof version, let me tell you, it's waterproof. So my favorite lipsticks in general are the Maybelline kind. So the Maybelline ones that come in like the little colorful tubes like this, and they have all the different, you know, collections throughout the year, are these. And this, I don't know what they're actually called. I think they're the Maybelline Color Sensational Lipsticks because that's what it says on here. But yeah, all of these, give me any color and I'll love it, I swear. Because they're so pigmented, they're creamy, they don't dry out the lips, they last forever on the lips. I mean, and even when they start to fade, it's like they stain your lips a little bit. It's really cool. I love, love, love these lipsticks. This color happens to be Pink Grandeur, which was a limited edition color, but I love it for fall. It's like a deep pink. But I own like 10 of these or something, somewhere around that ballpark, and I'm never disappointed with them. I just love them, and they're like $5. You can't beat it. So favorite all-time lipstick for sure. So my Ride or Die liquid lipstick was a little tricky for me because I was going between Jeffree Star and Kat Von D. I was also thinking of Lime Crime. So these are like the three that I was going between, and honestly I had to go with Jeffree Star. And honestly, the biggest point that did it for me was the color, because I kind of own Wild Colors and the Kat Von D and the Lime Crime just because I was going through a phase where I wanted to try them so bad. But on a daily basis, I still prefer lipsticks and lip gloss, like the feel. And liquid lips just take so long to put on. They're such a process. So like, I wish I could wear them more. It's just one of those things that I thought I was going to and I didn't. So I really like this. So Jeffree Star, his formula is great. There's no denying it, but I love this color. This is Rose Madder, and it's, look at it. It's just the perfect color for me. It's just the perfect everyday, typical color. Typical me. So that's why I really like it. Again, I don't wear liquid lips on the daily, but if I have to reach for one, this will be it. So lip glosses, I have been loving forever now, ever since I've owned these Almay Color Care Liquid Lip Balms. I have this one in Cantaloupe, and then I have Apricot on my lips over the lipstick. Love these. So this is the color that I have on over my lipstick today, and I love the warmth and just a little oomph it brings to the lip colors. And then this one is like the color I go to if I want it. This one is the color I go to if I want it to be more neutral and nude. I just love the feel and I love the colors. Ride or Die eyeshadow palette times a million. This is what it's all about, guys. So I love the Naked palettes. As you see, I like several Urban Decay products hardcore, but these Naked palettes, woo! Even over Lorac. I gotta say, Lorac Pro palettes are amazing. It's in my kit. It's what I think quality is, but for some reason, this is what I go back to. It's still good quality, but oh my goodness, the shade selection, and This one specifically, the first Naked, is my ride or die all the freaking way. Like, this is it. So I love it. Virgin I usually use on my lid or as my highlight. Today I mixed Naked 2 with Naked 1. I've been mixing the Naked 2 and 1, but I love this palette. Naked and Buck are like my go-to crease shades, so that's what created today. So basically, I'll start with a wash of Naked, put Buck in like certain places in the V and all that, and then Naked again just to kind of blend it out some more. That's what I do on the daily, basically, and that's what I love. Half Baked is such a fun pop of gold liner on the lower lash line. Love it. Toasted is what I lined the top and bottom with today. Hustle's a really good dark liner shade. I just, again, if I had to have one eyeshadow palette forever and ever, it would be this. I'm telling you, it would be this. The only thing I don't like that isn't in this is the matte nude shade. That's what I put on my lid today, is the matte nude shade from the Naked 2. I would be missing that element if I can only have this palette. But overall, my baby. Setting spray is MAC Fix Plus. So I haven't dabbled in like tons of setting sprays, but I always come back to MAC Fix Plus just because I like it. I like the feel, I like the smell, I like how it gives me that extra oomph all over. Like, it makes your highlight pop more. It makes you look less powdery. It's a good pick-me-up halfway through the day. I just really like it, so that's my ride or die. Ride or die perfume. So I'm really, really bad about wearing my perfume on the daily, but when I do, as you can see, it is this one. So this is Vanilla Lace from Victoria's Secret. It's a vanilla and musk scent, and I love it so much, guys. It's just the right amount of sweetness and the right amount of spiciness. Like, I love it so much. And yeah, mists like this don't last all day, but I still love it. I don't care to spend $100 on a perfume. I really don't. Like, I never have on myself. I've only done it for men's colognes, for gifts, but I won't do it for myself because I know I don't wear it enough to justify the price. So I'm perfectly fine with a perfume mist. So that's all I have for you guys today. That is my ride or die tag. Thanks, Jaclyn Hill, for starting this. I thought it was a really good idea, just because it's really good to go through and see, like, if you were stranded on an island and you only were able to bring the essentials, what would you bring? And this is it. This is it, guys. This is all I bring. So, and it's, again, it's very interesting to see because it's like, do you really need 75, 80, 90% of your makeup collection? Probably not. Because it's like, think of how often you use the ride or die stuff. Like, for real, you don't even need the other stuff. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe for more content, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.